Hey peeps, it's Nikki and welcome back to another video. So today we are here with a very special video. This is 1 year later in Friends Fight Time, not in real life, of the cast of Friends Fight mini season reuniting. This is the reunion. We have not done anything like this yet, but hopefully this will become a tradition to do after Friends Fight and a year later in Friends Fight Time before the next season starts. Just so we can see how the people are doing a year later in Friends Fight Time and their opinions on the season, and we can have some drama. So let's just get into it. Hey everyone. Hi. Okay, so let's so it's a year later in Friends Fight Time. Don't forget whenever I say this I'm in character. In Friends Fight Time. No. It's a year later after the Friends Fight premiere finale ended, and it's been a year since you have been, or maybe like roughly a year since you guys have been in that house. How are you feeling? Does anybody want to go first? Yeah, I'll go first. Oh, I certainly am. So how do you feel? I am kind of glad to be out of the house, honestly. I am glad I get to like go back and watch throughout the show to like see what happened, to see like how everyone was edited, what they show, what they didn't show, all of it. And I know y'all pre-jury people got to see that already. It's not like a new thing for y'all, but I can still enjoy um, how I think it went for all of us. I think it went well after being out of that house, like after a year. It is very fun and surreal to like be like, I was in that house, I was on TV, to go watch back. I can see like I've known how my preschoolers have reacted to it, how their moms are. Yeah, like it's really fun just seeing us. Anyone else? Yes. Okay, Maple. You sound angry as usual. Okay. Well, let me just get this clear. I was edited in a poor light. What do you mean by that, Maple? Um, Miss Girl, if you're gonna show up here and like talk like you're the victim, like how you played that whole season, I'm not gonna hear it. And you can leave. First off, I was not playing the victim in any of those statements. I was being real. And yes, I was compared to Taylor. Oh my goodness. This girl is delusional. Like, seriously delusional. Okay, I'm not gonna put up with this because I know everybody is gonna be ignorant and say that, like, I was rude. And okay, I was a villain. Yes, I was the villain of the season, but also like that's what you have to do in Friends Fight to get by. Like I don't yes, but you can get by in the show without like being rude to people and without like ostracizing people and like saying you were compared to like Taylor, who was a victim, and like you don't need to do all that. you know? Yeah, and let me put into this because I know like I was like experienced firsthand. Maple, you were not nice in that show. You were very rude, and I don't get why you're going on this apology streak now. But it's not really an apology streak if you're saying that you did nothing wrong and everybody else was bullying you, which was definitely not the case because you were a very rude person throughout that show. And I really hope I don't have to speak to you again, and I think all of us could agree. Well, thank you, Sam. Does anybody else have to say anything? Yes. Okay. So let me just say, you guys were delusional on that show. Like, I don't know what you were eating. Like, you were drinking delusion juice, eating delusion sandwiches. Like, it was out. And for me, being the first person out, I actually like have realized that like I was not that good of a player and I could have been a little less blunt throughout the show. But like y'all were delusional in that show. Like I like really Maple, like we already went over this, but like you're just like I don't know, like check this girl out for something. Like Shelly, I don't know what's up with your like you it's like excuse me, I was a very good player. Like Shelly, what? I was good and I managed to be in alliances and I made it to jury and for you being the first person out, I don't think you have room to talk. Okay, you can sit over there with your manic depression. I really don't care. Excuse me? I like honestly, y'all were delusional. Autumn, like I get you're like a little bit more self-aware than a lot of these other fools, but like it is like these people are like y'all need to be a little self-aware. Like have you watched the show honestly? Thank you, Fiona. Okay, I need to step in to say something. Jesus, where are you actually? Okay, I'm not on this because my camera is not working. Okay, well that's fine. You can just talk. Okay, so I want to talk to a few of you because the watching back the show, seeing how you guys were treating Blessed Heart was so rude and that was unacceptable. I went up to her and told her like she's fine, like calm down. And Maple goes over there and is like, you're disgusting, Maple, honestly. To say that like you were to go over to her and then like tell her how you're being like nicer and how you would like never and you're telling you're gaslighting her is what you're doing, okay? And then you go over and then make fun of her and then she ends up quitting and we haven't seen a single thing of her since she left their show. Tell me about that, okay? Because nobody who goes on public television should have to face being harassed and being like wiped out of the show. And she left the show and you might have said, oh, we didn't feel that bad about her, we weren't gonna vote her out. Yes you were. Just because she quit and like can't speak for herself doesn't mean that you guys were gonna keep her in and you can't like go defending yourself when like clearly if she was still there, why wasn't she at the finale? Why hasn't she said anything? Why isn't she in this meeting right now? Like explain to me that. Explain. Because I'm tired of hearing it and I'm tired of putting up with your and honestly, if you think you're so special that you can talk about people like that, don't come on a show like this. Like, go rob a bank. Go rob a bank and see how they treat you. Because you cannot be up here spreading lies and rumors about people. And yes, Maple, I know you're going to say, oh, it's a game. You can do that. But it is not an excuse to gaslight people and manipulate them and make them like disappear. You know, it's not okay. I don't know what. And Tyler, thank you for trying to calm down things. Thank you, Rosalinda, for trying to calm down the situation. But Maple and the rest of you, because I know it wasn't just Maple, there were multiple of you who were talking bad and talking about people in the house, talking about Blessed Heart, doing for something that she doesn't even, like, she wasn't even being rude to you. You're just saying, oh, she's weird, her accent is weird. How do you think that made her feel? How do you think that made her feel? Look, like, Zoo, self-reflect on yourself and say, if I was in that situation again, would I respond the same? And if you were, fix the way you see life, because you are not going to make it far if you treat people with disrespect and do not go. And I'm not going to put up with it anymore. If I see any of you being delusional, thank you, Fiona, for calling out people for being delusional, because a lot of you has a lot of delusion in here and I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with your it's tiring. It's tiring. And it's comedic because a lot of you in here like it's fun. It's really funny to see your delusion. And I know I was the nice girl the whole season, and I normally wouldn't like call people out like this, but it needs called attention to. And thank you, Fiona, and the rest of you for calling attention to this. But it needs to stop. It needs to end now. And I'm like, just you should know better. You should know better. Thank you, Seuss. That was very needed, I think. Can any of you agree? Yeah, definitely. Um, Maple, I know you're probably not going to, but you know, everybody hates you, so. Anyways, oh, Maple's muted, you guys, so you don't have to deal with her anymore. Anyways, does anybody have anything else to say? Something to lighten the mood? Yes, I actually do. Ava, what do you have to announce? So I'd like to announce that I am actually pregnant. Oh my goodness, Ava, that is wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, so that is very good. Yeah, it's gonna be my second child, and I'm so excited. Well, that is lovely, Ava. Does anybody have anything else to say? Any recaps on the season? I know that a little speech was a little excessive, but you know, it was needed. And thank you, Seuss. Can I say something too? Yes, Steffi. I don't like people on social media calling out Seuss and saying that she didn't do anything, because she did things. She started her own alliance and made it to like the final 7, and then two of the people who were in her alliance, she did great protecting them, and made it to the end. So like, I don't understand like where you guys are coming from, because like, it's if Seuss was so bad, then why did she get voted out first? Like, stop saying that I carried her when she clearly did things on her own. Like, I don't want to. It's sad that you guys don't see it, and I don't know. Maybe I haven't watched the show yet, so I don't know if it was maybe edited that way or something. But like, it is. It shouldn't be said like that. Yeah. Can I say something too? Yeah, Jade. So I think that goes for general, just like saying that like people didn't do things, because everybody really did things in the show. And I think it's kind of like sad to go on a show and then like do the best you can do, and then people online saying that you did nothing. That is very rude, and I think a lot of you could agree. Like, I've seen a lot of things about like Rosalinda not doing much, but she made it to the final 5 and she won 2 house leader competitions. So I would fact check yourself first. Just because somebody isn't like in the like Aniele, like Aniele, she made it to the final 4. Like, it's I don't know, like, just because somebody's not in the forefront or causing drama or like making big moves doesn't mean they didn't do anything, because clearly a lot of people did, or they wouldn't have made it that far. Thank you, Jade. Well, if nobody has anything else to say, then we are done here. Yeah, so thank you all for watching this Friends Fight reunion. Friends Fight Season 5 will probably come out about a week or 2 weeks. Yeah. But I'm very excited for that. So thank you all for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!